Welcome everybody. Welcome to the Nation of Dice. We are here forming the kingdom of the Nation of Dice. And as you know, we're gonna start the game. But first, we're gonna introduce the players at the table, starting this time on my. Is it right? I think it's right. I don't know what's on the screen. Maybe it's left. I don't know. Axel.
Yeah, I think that's your left, I would say. I'm not sure. Hello everyone, my name is Axel. I'll be playing a water genasi warlock called Sitara. Some of you might know her if you've been watching us from episode 0.
Hello, my name is Kas, and I'm going to play Drogo, a halfling barbarian. That's a bit dumb, but also crazy.
Well, my name is Caio, and I'm playing a tiefling bard with a knack for singing and lots of pop culture references.
There you go. And I am Omaro. I will be your game master, dungeon master, storyteller, or whatever you want to put it on the label on. I don't give a rat's ass. Let's start the game. Where were we? We were in Wartaka Arem. That's where we were. Our adventurers ended up there after being stranded for a very short period, and they got to that city. A city that is comes across as very regal, with the buildings being all white, having identifying markers on the houses, and also they came across a couple of hostiles that were not so friendly, hence the word hostile. Who was attacked first? Can somebody remember that?
The girl. Or no, me. Me. I was running to the girl, and I got attacked.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
they
that was
tried. They tried to attack me. They
They
missed, but
tried to attack you, yes, and one of you also tried to deceive them, isn't it?
Yeah, that was the plan. Didn't really go as planned. Tried to infiltrate their ranks. Apparently my acting was great, but one of them recognized me.
And then there was that moment that you swindled all some money away, or swindled a little bit of money, didn't you all?
well, Drogo didn't know about it. Drogo was just confused. Sitara decided to disguise herself as someone and to convince him to give us money.
I mean, I think she just thought it was a bit of fun. Okay, she didn't realize it was such a huge deal.
And we ended with a appearance and disappearance of who again?
If I'm not wrong,
Yes.
the girl was taken, she left us. We had to solve the thing with the money. Then, after scamming the responsible guy, we decided to leave the castle and go back to the inn we were staying.
Yes. And on your way, you came across Yervan, who
Ah, yeah.
appeared and disappeared.
Mhm.
You were all
Oh yeah.
now on your way to Casa de Tortuga. Um, what was the plan to go there? Why was that?
Well, I know we were waiting for the captain. Well, he was going to buy a ship, and we were going to do something in the meanwhile. Uh,
Yeah, we were going to ask someone in there about, I guess, a folk tale or a little story of, I don't know what to call this now, or this group of people who would abduct children who they thought were special. take them somewhere else. Because it sounded a bit like Tatara's upbringing.
Oh yeah.
And there we start the adventure today. We start with a question. Where do we get information about that folktale?
We got it from what was it was actually the captain, wasn't it? With the holes in his shell.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's where you got the folktale from. And he said something that you might be able to find more information somewhere else. Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure he referred to a very old, was this a woman, a very old woman who might remember such the folktale in more detail.
Yes. Do you remember where that was?
Thought it was in the inn, but I'm guessing it's not.
It was in a inn, but not
Yeah,
that
it was in
inn.
an other one.
Ah, okay.
I don't remember the name, but
Do I have to
It
roll for
was,
history now?
no, you don't have to roll. Well, let me put it this way. How would you get there?
That's a great question, considering I don't know the city. Did he give us general direction? I don't think he did either.
No, I don't think he explained to you. If he only gave the name, was Casa de Común
Oh, yes.
and Comunidad is it actually, but Común is just a short word for it. But you don't know where it is because he didn't explain that to you, to any of you.
well, guys, maybe we should ask around for
Yeah.
the place the guy was talking about. I forgot the name, but
Okay, then I'll probably look around for anyone who seems like they've lived in this city for quite some time. Someone, maybe owner of a shop or something.
Owner of a shop. Okay, what type of shop are you looking for?
Or like a stand that's open to the streets, selling fruits or something, trinkets.
Yeah. Okay. Now, this is really beautiful. As you can see, it is made from the pearls in the sea. Are you interested?
Hello. I'm not here to buy anything, but I wanted to ask for directions. Are you familiar with this city?
Well, kind of. I do here business for quite some time now. Are you sure you're
Well,
not interested?
no, sorry. I don't really want to buy anything. I'm not into such trinkets. Have you heard of an inn by the name Casa de Comunidad?
Yes. Most people know that here. It's at the Grote Markt, in the center of the city.
Oh, and I'm sorry, I'm rather bad at this. What direction would I head in to reach the center?
Well, we are at the harbor now, so you have to go west.
Or
East, sorry.
east. Noted. Thank you. I'll just leave.
Are you really not sure? I have some beautiful. And while he's fading away in the distance, while you keep on walking, you see a couple of other people running around, kids playing. You're at the moment you're more on the beach side because you left the castle and more. You ended up at like a beach. You walk on. You all collectively walk to the city center, and you end up the Grote Markt. There you see a very big and tall building. The roof is lined, of course. The edges are again lined with gold, or no, sorry, yellow. and the window seals are covered are surrounded by yellow. And as you can see, if you go, it's like a cylinder, just a very big cylinder in the middle of its own piece of the city. And you see a lot of windows in there. Just a huge amount of windows, and some even have circularized, hugging the cylinder balconies.
So is this where we need to be?
You see people coming in and coming out. You see travelers um, hitching their pack animals to poles outside. So you gather that this must be a big tavern and inn.
So, do you guys remember the name of the person that we are looking for?
I don't know, do I?
He didn't mention it, no.
No.
Well, he said an old lady. How many old ladies are still in the pub? So
Okay, let's then take the risk and hope that the fate of our entourage is not to end up in a retirement house. And then I open.
Are you
the
calling
door.
me an old? Are you calling me an old lady? Says a orc, a half orc, a big, huge half orc with, decent size front
Muscles?
panels. Are you calling me an old lady? Holding a cucharon.
Who? Me?
No, that one there. That
well,
little one.
I wasn't calling you an old lady, but how old are you?
I'm old to be a mama, but I'm not too old to be ya.
I
Well,
immediately slap my own forehead with his comment.
well, for now, I'll leave you alone, but don't start stuff you cannot finish.
Well,
Oh, you
but
young
I
man,
really
I
thought.
know you, those types of guys.
Oh, no, 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 please do not mistake us for those types of guys. Well, let's start over. Nice to meet you, my lady. I am Surin, the bard. And we've been told you would have interesting tales for us. Folk tales.
Are you gonna stay here for a while?
Maybe? Actually, we were sent here by Captain.
Turtle.
Captain True.
Uh,
Keska.
Caskin. Captain Caskin. I was going to guess Picasso because he's one of the Illuminist painters that is not mentioned in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But then we were sent here by Captain Caskin. That very sympathetic guy. Always
Oh,
smiling.
yes, Keska. Oh, yeah. And you see, like, her whole demeanor changes when he hears Keska. Yes, he's a. Oh, it's a.
I poke Sita and whisper, I don't know what's going on, but I think she likes Keska.
And I'm gonna step up before anything gets even more awkward. Madam, we would like to perhaps rent a room or two in your establishment, and during our stay, we could ask you a few questions about some of the tales you might have acquired over the years.
Now that sounds like a good deal. What type of rooms do you want? Because I got a couple good ones, a couple of not so good ones, and a couple of, well, you'd rather not stay there.
Okay, and how much are the good ones? How much are the not so good ones?
How much money do you got?
That's a very personal question. Let me tell you what. You tell me the prices, and if I think it is fair after seeing the room, I may add some extra compensation.
Well, a good room, including a servant that is in the room staying, is 3 gold a night.
Oh, okay. And the
A
not so good one?
and a decent one, a decent room, is 6 silver. And a room that you don't really want to stay, but you still need a place to stay anyway, is 3 coppers.
One question.
Yes?
Can I pick the servant?
No.
Well,
What type of
then-
question is that?
What? I don't know. Maybe there was someone I would like.
Then you keep your hands off him.
Well, then just do me a decent one.
Right. Okay. That is without a
Yeah.
balcony.
What about a decent one with a balcony?
That's 8 silver.
Well, I probably won't use the balcony, so I want one without a balcony.
Okay.
Yeah,
Come on in.
For me too.
Don't you want to share?
I don't know, you were planning on putting your hands on the servant. I'm scared for my life.
Well, sorry, but you're not my type.
I'll take a separate room, a decent one. I don't need an attendee. Thank you.
Right. Okay. That's 4 silver. Just for one night?
I don't know. What are we gonna do? Oh wait, only one night. Yeah, only one night.
All right. Y'all being very confusing right now. One is trying to grope my personnel, and the other one is don't know what the hell they want.
Well, it's the same person, so apparently you are confused too, but
You know,
Well,
you should get a
lady.
couple of good spankings with this Kucheron, you know? That might, get your brain cells working.
Uh-oh, milady, don't say that. He might enjoy this kind of activity. But
no.
Oh.
I'd like to know, what do you know about local folklore? Because the captain mentioned you'd be aware of certain stories, and we would like to hear them.
Well, I'm not the expert, but a lot of people tell me stuff, and a lot of things are being said in the tavern. Why don't you come in? Because we're still outside.
Oh, yeah. I follow her in.
Me too.
Great. Now, when you step in, it's a huge area, and it's like half of the cylinder is just kind of what we now would call a huge restaurant. It's a big tavern. Tables are neatly kept. They're very, very refined. Not to the point that it's overdone. It's just very well made. So it's worked. The wood tables are worked all. How do you call that? Lacquered and stuff, and painted. It's not like you put some wood together and you have a table. Also, the furniture is well kept. It's very simple and plain. So not a lot of decorations. It's just fine lines and curves and soft edges. Nothing too elaborate. You see, also in the audience that is there, the guests that are staying there, is a very mixed company. It's like there are some people where you think like, do they really belong here? And then people like, this is this is too low for you. You understand what I'm saying? It's like they're out of place because they look too rich to be in that place.
Oh yeah,
But they are staying there, and some laugh, and some are crying, and some are playing table games. And when you get in, everybody is doing their own thing. Servants are walking around. There are all type of servants all over the island. Most, of course, turtle, but there are some elves, some goblins, which is kind of strange if you come from the mainland to see, because goblins are generally not your friends on the mainland. They tend to want to eat you instead. So it's a different type of culture. You clearly see that this is a different culture.
Yeah, I start paying more attention to goblins, and every now and then I'm looking back at Drogo because ever since the last conversation, I'm scared that he might want to eat someone. So I'm seeking reassurance that he's not a goblin, focusing on the differences.
Now, have a seat there, and she points. She points in the at the end of the counter, of the huge counter that is there. At the end, in cross of it is a small table with a window with a view on the market. Have a seat there. I'll be right with you. You all want something to drink?
Oh, I still got drink.
Okay.
I have a casket of rum probably because I got it at the police station or like guard station. So
I'm not going to ask how you got that. I don't want to know. Plausible deniability.
Wise decision, lady. But I would like a glass of rum.
A glass of rum. Are you sure?
can you even handle that?
I don't know. Let's find out.
All right. Well, you get a pint of rum.
And could I just have an empty glass? Just an empty glass, please.
I'm not going to ask questions because I've seen Stranger Things. And she walks.
Oh, you're great in the series.
And she walks away. And she walks away.
So to imagine, so one guy is drinking out of a casket of rum, the other guy is drinking a pint of rum, and then one ordered an empty glass. Wow.
She comes back and like, okay, now I got time. So first, pay up.
I fumble through my.
How much was the room?
Yeah.
8 or 6 silver, something like that.
2
6
silver?
6 silver.
All right, 6 silver.
Okay, so I fumble through
Here
my
you go.
pocket and give to her.
Okay, good. Oh yeah, and I need and I need from you 5 copper for the rum.
Oh, me?
Well, you're the only one that ordered rum.
Okay.
God, heavens, Paylor. You're not the brightest, are you?
Well, my mother said that I was.
No, I think I'm
And
smarter
she
than
probably
him.
loved you a lot. Now you wanted
Yeah.
to know about the folk tales. What folk tales are we talking about?
Well, there's one in particular I'm interested in, and as I say that, I'm going to use create water to put water in my empty glass, and I'll just drink my own water. There seems to be this tale about a man, or perhaps even a group of individuals, who go around abducting children who they believe are special, and they take them to a different realm, or place, I suppose. Does this sound familiar to you?
Oh yeah, yeah. It's the kidnapping pirate. Yeah,
Pirate.
yes, the kidnapping pirate. It is said, it is believed, and it is said, and given to children as a bedtime story that if you're naughty, then you'll be taken by the kidnapping pirate.
And where exactly do they take these children?
Well, some say they're being taken away to the realm of fire, and some say they're being taken to the realm of wonder. So, I don't really know. There are people that come to me and ask for the same thing, or tell me stories like they've been kidnapped when they were children, and they ended up either in the realm of fire or the realm um, of wonder.
Oh, and do you have names for these people? Would there be a way I could talk to them?
No, no. They're passing by, and most of the times they don't come back. I mean, as you can see, my tavern is very busy.
Is there by any chance one of them who is still around, or no?
No, no. Most of them just traveled, and because for them, it's at the same time it's very sad because when they come back as an adult. So either their family forgot about them or moved away. So most of them are looking for their family. Which reminds me, I had a guy, a human, that was looking for his sister.
And how exactly does this person look like?
Uh, how does a human look? They look the
I
same to me.
I forgot you're an orc. Did this person leave their name?
Um, Not that I remember. I only know. I don't remember his name, even though he did some chores. Actually, there were two. Now that I think about it, there were two.
Did they
And then
give
there
any
were,
indication where they're going to?
well, both wanted to look for their sister. And then, oh, it's such a long time. It was 5 or 6 years ago. Um, One kept going back to do chores for me. Never asked the name. I was not interested because they were just unimportant things. And the other one then one day came alone, and he kept doing the chores. There is one that I spoke to about this because I found it weird, and that was oh, what was his name again? Mock. Mock. I asked. He is the proprietor of the adventurers shop. I I talked to him about it, and he told me the same story. I'm like, oh, is that the same guy?
Interesting. And did they say anything in particular about the sister they were looking for? Maybe how she looked?
Well, from passing, they said something about that she disappeared, and that she was not human. She had horns, so I suppose she was a halfling, or what do you call those creatures? A
A
tiefling?
halfling.
No, what do you call those creatures? I can't
Tiefling.
remember.
I'm crossing the arms right in front of her, like literally scratching my horns every
mean him?
now and then.
Yeah. It was something like that, but no, it might also be something else. No, it was not a tiefling, because I would have recognized it, because I'm looking at you right now.
A dragonborn?
No, I think it was something with water.
What? But I've never heard of water genasi with horns.
You see this crowd? Do you think I remember every face that comes in here?
Yes.
She's going to attack you right now.
Oh god.
Oh god.
That was a natural one. She tries to spank you, but her kucheron broke.
I told you, don't start what you can't finish.
You just not have a smart mouth.
Well,
Well,
but this is good news, Satara. 2 people came here looking for a sister. They were of a race that we cannot identify if they were water genasi, tiefling, dragonborn, halfling, human, maybe half orc, too.
No.
an elf.
No, those guys were definitely human. That's I'm sure. They were just looking
Oh,
for something that I
There's-
don't know.
Okay.
maybe they were looking for a goblin.
I look at Satara and I say, sorry, dear. I know that it might sound a bit offensive to you. So,
I mean,
the
it's
other person who had contact with them and probably had contact with fewer people than you did is the owner of the adventure shop. Correct?
yes, Mock, Manga Mock, but everybody calls him Mock.
Okay. Thank you very much. This was a lot of help.
And you said that the last time they came to do chores for you was 5 years ago.
Yeah. They did that. That's when they came first. So they stayed around for a year or two. Then 2 years ago, maybe 1.5 years ago, only one showed up instead of the 2 of them. They used to always be together, so I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Oh,
Alright, that's strange but useful. Thank you for the information.
I finish up my pint of rum. Ah, so,
Do a sanity
I-
check.
I believe that I'm in perfect condition to talk to that store owner or owner. My tongue is twisting and turning. And that should be interesting. It's a 6.
Consider yourself intoxicated.
Nice.
So, you guys want to go now?
Could I slap him to wake him up?
Intoxication is a condition you cannot do it. You get. If you can do a healing, you can cure him, but else you cannot cure him. This is what I like about bards. They have big mouths, but then you have this.
Excuse me, my mouth is as big as your own.
Well, place it next time in the right spot.
Well, shall we go to the adventurer shop?
I'm not sure. Should we be taking serum in this condition?
Well, he'll be fine. I can do the talking too, you know.
I
Oh,
love you
Well-
guys.
I have to warn. He is a goblin.
I am not a goblin.
No, he
No.
is.
I think she's referring to
Oh.
Mock.
Are you sure you're not a goblin or a drogo?
Yes, I am. Sure, I'm
because
not
you
a
get
goblin.
very offended when we mention it. You can only get offended by something that really affects you.
All right, I'm gonna look if the caskets of rum that I have is empty.
It is empty now, yeah.
I'm gonna take the top off,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna put it over Surim's head, and gonna slap it. So his head goes like. I cannot hear you, Surim. I cannot hear you. Go away. So, shall we go to the store?
Sure. If you think we can handle this.
Yeah, we'll leave Surim. We'll leave him here. I think he will be fine with that casket on his head.
I will not
Yes,
have anybody
definitely.
in my establishment downstairs in that condition. You cannot. No.
Well, then just pick him up and bring him upstairs. He has a room here.
That's 2 silver.
No, it's your problem now. And I will walk away.
She grabs you. She's trying to grapple you.
Do I need to counter a grapple thing?
Yes, you counter.
I have advantage, by the way. Or do I not? Wait. I have
It's
to-
a simple grapple.
Is it dexterity or an
This would be more of force. So
alright, strength.
the strength save.
I forgot it's only when you rage.
Mm-hmm.
It's 13.
It's a 14.
Damn!
Now you hear me, little boy. You get this
I am
guy
little boy.
upstairs, or I will kick you out with my boots up your behind.
I pick up Surim. I throw him over my shoulder and just walk upstairs.
Okay.
I'll follow them.
And it's like the casket is hitting every stair because it's still in his head.
Don't.
Yeah, I'll probably go upstairs like, ow, 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 ow.
Do a Constitution save, Caio, for the character.
And okay, let's check it. Yep. 12.
12. Oh heavens! You feel a convulsion from your abdominal area. You start to throw up with that casket on your head.
I just
I'm
throw him.
drowning. I'm drowning.
Are you drowning?
I don't know.
How big was the casket?
I don't
It
know.
was-
You gave it to me. I don't know how big it is.
It was a small
Probably.
casket. It's like this size.
Yeah, I'm not necessarily drowning in the content. Like, it's not like the content is filling the casket, but as I'm drunk,
Uh-huh.
I have the feeling that I'm drowning when
Yes.
I throw up because I can't breathe. So it's like, I'm drowning. Wow. I can breathe again. I'm drowning again. Wow. You know?
I just keep on walking until I'm at his room and I just throw him in.
Okay. You
Can I
got to
do
his room.
Can I do a strength check to see how far I can throw him?
I want you to do actually a speed, because I want to see how long you're doing before you can get into the room, because he still has the sense of the idea and the feeling, physical feeling that he's drowning. So let's see how fast that you are instead of how strong that you are.
What do I throw? Dexterity or
Yes.
acrobatics?
In this case, acrobatics.
It's a 9. That's
That's a serious problem.
Sitara doing
Surim,
anything?
you are drowning right now. You are now suffocating.
Can I tell that Serb's actually suffocating at this point?
He is convulsing at the moment.
Okay,
At the
I'm
moment,
gonna
he's still convulsing.
Stop!
grab,
Stop wiggling around!
trying to grab the casket and pull it off.
Okay. You easily do that. And the smell of puke comes towards you. Surim is not drowning anymore, but he smells horrible right now. When you get into the room, Drogo, you throw him on the bed, and a fling while Sitara is behind it, a fling of vomit spats on her while you are throwing him on the bed.
Well, maybe we should talk to the guy tomorrow.
And maybe no more go-go juice before bed either.
Well, it's more that Surim can just not handle booze because I'm still fine.
I'm sorry, I can handle booze. I'm handling it fine. I even saved myself from drowning.
Surim, look at Sitara, what you done to her.
I didn't do it. I was not even with her. What did you do to her, Drogo?
I didn't do anything.
This is so fluffy. Oh, fluffy. I
I'm
lie
gonna-
down and I'm
Oh.
snoring.
Okay, that was easy.
Well, let's go to bed. Or what time is it actually?
Yeah, what time of day?
It is by now somewhere in the afternoon. Because you went away, you had the fight, and that was before the morning, beginning afternoon. And so it's
So-
somewhere in the afternoon right now, late in the afternoon.
We could freshen us up and then go to the store if it's still open, but what do you
Yeah.
want, Sitara?
I think he'll be safe here. We could try and meet the guy.
Yeah, sure. Let's do that while he's sleeping. Do you want to freshen yourself up? Covered in puke.
Definitely gonna go and in my room. I have any change of clothes? Probably change my clothes.
I
Hopefully.
don't know. You know
I
what
am
you
looking
have.
in my equipment now. Yeah.
I don't know if you have an extra set of clothes.
Yeah. Well, I was wearing my leather armor at that moment, so I'm not wearing that anymore. I'm just wearing my normal clothes now.
Okay. Okay, that means that your AC lowered.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe I should have told you that though.
Are you sure you want to leave?
Oh, do you want to leave, Sitara, or do you want to just spend the evening and then go tomorrow?
Depends on how far the store is from the inn.
Yeah, well, maybe you should ask the lady.
I think I might. I'll run downstairs to talk to her.
You both going downstairs or just you?
Yeah, I'll
Sitara?
go with him.
Okay. Her.
Oh, her. Yeah, her. I'll go with her. Sorry.
When you go downstairs, everybody is preparing for the dinner time. So you see a lot of people walking around, going around the. When you go down the stairs, the way to the kitchen is next to the stairs, so you see a lot of helpers running around, getting in and out of the kitchen. And she, Sweet Corn, that's her name, is now, serving up the drinks and saying and commanding everybody to do stuff. And she sees you all and says, you got rid of him?
More or less, he's napping upstairs. But Madam Sweetcorn, I wanted to ask about the stall you're talking about, owned by
Yeah.
Mock.
Mhm.
How far is it from this inn?
Well, it's somewhat out. Well, it is in the city, but more in the south part of the city.
Okay.
You've been to the castle?
Yes, we have.
It's the opposite way. It's also on line of the harbor, but then south of it. And so you'll find it there.
Right. And in terms of minutes, is that a 20, 15-minute walk?
From here, it's an hour, 45 minutes, something like that.
Right.
All right. Also, I saw that some of your one of your guests has thrown up on the stairs. Maybe
Yeah,
that
guess.
should be cleaned up.
She huffs and she puffs. Clean up on stairs! Second floor!
I guess we'll go back upstairs because I don't think we'll leave if it's an hour away.
I'm gonna stay and eat.
Yeah, the meal is only one meal is included. Drinks are not included. So, what do you want for drink?
Do you actually? I'm wondering. I've been to this whole city and there's never ale. Do you have ale?
Only small ale, so breakfast ale. I don't have any strong ale. Or stout ale.
Just give
Or
me
pale ale.
Just give me like a big cup of ale.
Well, it's gonna be a small breakfast ale, which does not have a lot of alcohol. But if that's okay with you, then I'll give it to you.
It's all about the taste.
Okay. She gives you a tankard, and it's a big tankard. It's almost half of your size.
Great.
And she's serving that. That's 1 silver, please.
I'll give her 1 silver.
Good. What do you want for eating?
What do you have on the menu?
Generally, I have gumbo. I have fish gumbo, pork gumbo, and venison gumbo.
Give me pork.
Good. 1 pork.
Great.
Have a seat.
That was it. Now I'm gonna eat.
All right. What were you doing, Sitara?
Just going back to my room, I guess. Napping in the afternoon, waiting for the next day.
Surim, I want you to do a Santi roll. Let's see
Sanity
how
test?
Yes.
Ooh, much better than the first one. I've got a total of 16.
16. You have excellent dreams. They involve ships. They involve a lot of waves, more waves, a big wave, and a couple of sinking ships. But it's not traumatizing you.
Good to know. I feel safe now. And I feel like puking again. Thank you, dream.
By the way, I look at my bandages. How do they look? Are they really dirty or clean?
Sorry.
The bandages on my arms.
I think by now you already soiled them somewhat. Yeah.
Alright. Sweet corn.
Yeah.
Do you maybe have some bandages around?
Not around. If you have silver, I can get you some.
Alright. Give me 2, please.
Okay,
2
just
sets.
once. Just a silver. That's fine.
Alright, I'll give you a silver.
A girl is being sent straight across. You can see it from the window. From a herbologist. Assuming that you need medical bandages. So she got from the herbalist across some healing bandages. And when the girl comes in, she looks at sweet corn, like, no, and she points at you. I'm like, oh, there you go.
Thank you. And I'll put them in my pocket. Put them in my bag. Just for now. And I'll finish my meal and go upstairs.
Okay. How long are you gonna stay in your room? Or what would you like to do if you are going to sleep? Before you go to sleep? Sitara.
I'd like to try and wash my clothes, but I don't know if the facilities are present in my room. I can do it magically after a long rest, though. So.
It's not in your room. No. I mean, you could get your clothes laundried, but then you'll lose them for a day.
No, I care for my armor, so I'll just sleep and then magically wash them.
Okay. Drogo.
I am gonna replace my bandages on my arms and my hands. And because I'm now in my own room, so I've got some time, so I remove them and then I look at them, at my arms and my hands. Just a bit sad. And then I cover it up again. And then I pray to my goddess, Ula. And after that I'm going to sleep.
It is a nice place to stay. Because you're on the second floor, you don't hear a lot what's going outside. You hear a little bit of occasionally stomping because one of the guests was drunk and tried to find their door and opened a couple of doors and trying to kind of swivel their way back into their own room. But that was the only disturbance that you heard in the night. In the morning, Surim, a ray of light hits your closed eyes, and the stench of vomit wakes you up.
What happened? I will never drink again. My head hurts. I'm looking for the water ball and the water jar so that I can wash myself and look a little bit more, civilized.
Yeah, across the room, on the other side of the bed, you will find a bowl, a water can, and of course a cloth. When you wash yourself, there's a small mirror in front of you, which is decorated with wooden flowers. And you look kind of okay, but perfect and well aromatized, I wouldn't say.
I look at the mirror look deep inside my own reflection. Serious, I push my eyes. Then I smile. The face of success. Now, let's take a shower. I go downstairs so that I can ask the innkeeper to prepare a shower for me because I smell like the insides of my stomach. That's not a pleasant smell.
Good. Oh heavens! Who left the cat in? Oh! What have you done?
Well, let's just say that I drink as much as your sense of social acuity is dismal. But I'd like to solve my mistake by taking a shower. Can you solve yours? Ah,
The shade casts. Okay. Yes. On the other side of the Grote Markt, you will find a bathhouse. Good luck.
thank you very much, kind lady. So I just turn away and start walking out. But then I turn around and say, oh, by the way, I'd like to
Yes?
ask you to send someone to clean the room because there might have been 1 or 2 or 16 accidents there.
I
Thank
gather that
you, and I
much.
leave before she can charge me.
Clean up! Room 5!
I'll
Sitara.
just take a shower
Oh,
so that
sorry.
I can,
Yeah.
rinse.
Sitara. You do a sanity roll.
That's a lovely 5.
You didn't sleep so well. You are really tired. You're not exhausted, so I'm not giving you the point of exhaustion.
Okay.
But you are tired. What you dreamt of was kind of everything that happened in the last 24 hours. It's like your brain had to process all that information in just one night, and you woke up sweating. You wake up wet.
It's normal for me, but I'm just gonna stretch out, and I'm uncomfortably wet. I'll just use control water to get the water off my body.
Mm-hmm.
Probably look at my armor and see that it's drenched in vomit, and I'm gonna look around for some sort of container or a basin or something. I'm gonna try to put the armor in, create some water, and churn it around with my water controlling abilities. And clean it the best I can.
The D&D version of, a holiday washing machine.
Yeah.
Yes, you are successful doing that. But I do want you to roll for that. And in this case, it is a performance because it requires a little of delicacy because it's leather armor. So that is prone of destruction.
This is 17, I think. We're good.
You are all right. You are able to remove and not to make the armor that wet, that inconsistently wet. And now it's a trick to dry it properly, because if you dry it the wrong way, it will dry to the point of destruction.
I'll just create a bonfire in my room, a small one, and just put the leather armor above it.
Yeah, you
But
do
keep
know
my
that's the
eyes
worst
on
way
it.
to dry leather, right?
She doesn't know that.
She doesn't know. Okay. That's interesting. Let's have you do another performance roll if you haven't destroyed your armor.
That's 15.
while you were drying in such a speed that you were still able to dry it and make it wearable again. But there are some bits that have been weakened because of the drying. Drying leather armor in that speed is very dangerous. Because you can destroy leather that way really quick. Drogo, I want you to roll sanity.
Yeah. A 7.
You had a good night's rest in that sense. Only you ended up on the floor.
Oh, damn. Damn it. My back.
Yes, at the moment you are stiff as a board.
Well, only one thing that can solve this. Some ale. Let's go downstairs.
Well, hello.
I'm a bit stiff. I fell on the ground while sleeping.
Oh, that was the Okay.
Do you maybe have a tankard of ale to loosen me up?
Yes. Like I said, it's small ale. It's not very strong.
Yeah, but it's the start of the day, so
Right.
now a ale and then later a casket of rum. So that's how we roll.
Are you doing all right? Cause
I'm
that
doing
sounds.
fine. I'm doing fine. I'm doing great.
You don't have to shout at me. I'm not deaf.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, my lady.
Right. Have a seat. What do you want to eat?
Food.
Yeah, that's generally what people eat.
To give me some egg.
In gumbo, there's always egg.
Oh, you have only got gumbo again?
You are on the archipelago. Of course we have gumbo.
What do you have? What's the rest that you have?
We have pork gumbo, fish gumbo or regular gumbo, venison gumbo.
Well, just do me a fish gumbo now.
A regular gumbo. Okay, there you go.
All right, thank you.
Here's the ale. Weird people. Weird people. Hello, girl.
Hello. I was going to ask, have you seen our friend, Seren, who wasn't in his room this morning?
I didn't just see him. I actually smelled him before he came.
Oh. Well, was he doing all right?
He is now at the bathhouse.
Ah, there's a bathhouse. I could have done with that information this morning.
That is what this city is like.
You'll
You're
have to
all
forgive
not
me.
around from here, are you?
Not at all.
All right. Well, what type of gumbo do you want?
The venison, please.
The venison. I think it's a mixture of deer and hare.
Is there one that does not have hair in it? Or fish? I feel rather uncomfortable eating fish, as you might imagine.
Oh, right. Hare, I mean as in a rabbit hair.
Oh, right. That's awkward. Yes, I'll take that one.
Oh, she turns around. She gives you the bowl and she turns around. Oh, God, these. Oh, I don't know what planet he come from. Sudim, you come at the bathhouse, and it's like a very open place. It's also a cylinder, like every other building. And the rim is, of course, the rims of the seals are yellow, and you see more decorative because you see also waves on the side, like on the level of the floor, and you see some motifs that are indicating water and cleanliness and fragrance with flowers. It's one of the few things they do here. They paint on the walls, on the cylinder white walls, so you can identify it a little bit more. But not every building has that. Um, when you enter, you see a plethora of people again. Some are turtle, some are elven, some are goblin, um, and of course also a lot are Triton. Tritons are also staying here a lot. They form the guard here, so they form a part of the guard here. And there is uh, an older man who's sitting there at a desk, at a counter. It's like, hello.
Oh, hello. You speak like the Casa de Tortuga guy, right?
Oh, yes. Um, he is my cousin.
I see the resemblance. I would like to take a bath. I even blink slowly, like,
Okay. What type of treatment would you like?
the one that removes odor of puking.
Hmm. Would you like a massage with that?
No, thank you.
Okay. That would be 8 silver.
Oh my god! Okay. Just because I'm sick of smelling rancid. Then I give him 8 silver.
Thank you very much. Please follow the turtle. Hello.
Hello.
I'll be assisting you today. I understand that. Ooh, I can smell you right here. Let's go to the showers first.
Thank you. And I
And she
follow the turtle.
and she wiggles like in front of you. There are the saunas, but it's also part of your intuition fee. If you like, you can afterwards take a sauna.
Yeah, just the bath's okay. I just want to smell like a normal person again.
Right. Go into that room. There is a bath ready. There'll be someone with you in a moment.
Thank you very much. Then I get in there.
You see the walls are very beautifully decorated. Mostly floral designs. Um, in more blue and yellow. Not much other colors. So you see patterns and beautiful motifs, and when you go into in the bath, it's hot. It's comfortably hot. It's not like scalding hot.
Okay. I'm not going to be cooked. Great.
You're not being cooked. Summercamp. There comes a burly woman comes in. Hello. You want to take a
Hi.
bath?
Yeah.
Good. Go into the bath. Take off your clothes.
I remove my clothes shamelessly and get inside the bath.
Good. You're not prude. That's nice like that. I like that.
Oh no, dear. I'm a bard.
Good. And she takes a loofah and she starts to wash you like you're a baby, being a little bit rough on the gentle parts of your body.
Okay.
Well, let's get you. You're done. Let's get you rinsed off. Come on.
All right. I stand up, a
Please
little bit
stand.
shaky,
Please stand
because
there in the corner.
parts of me are still hurting. I get to the corner.
And then all of a sudden she pulls on a string and a bucket of water comes down and it's an ice cold bucket of water.
Ah!
Well, I think you're washed. You also wanted to have a perfume part, right? You wanted to be all flowered up.
Yeah, please. I like being blood up.
Good. Follow me.
I follow
Uh,
her.
She takes you to another room across. And it's like a massage table. So she put lay down there.
Okay. I lie down, thinking it's weird. I didn't want a massage, but okay.
And she takes a bucket of something. She puts some other stuff in there. Okay, now be careful. Close your nose and your mouth.
I do so.
Make sure you do, because I can't save you if you die.
Okay. Or
She
rather, okay.
she pours that all over your body and then starts to rub you. I want you to do with a Constitution saving roll.
Oh, that's a 6.
She starts to pound on your back. She rubs you like she kneads you like dough on the table.
Ah!
And if she's done, you're blue of bruises. If you weren't blue, you're blue right now.
No, yeah, actually, I'm reddish.
Then you end up being purple a lot of places.
Oh, I feel like a cherry cola soda.
I don't know what you're saying. I hope you enjoyed it. We thank you for your patronage, and goodbye.
Bye. I start
Bye-bye.
dressing. I start dressing myself with probably clean clothes, or at least the cleanest part of my clothing that is possible to be worn in public. Like maybe just the shorts or something.
Well, at
Probably
the
my
moment,
shirt
your
is all
clothes are gone. Because
okay.
they, as part of the service, you get your
Oh, they wash
clothes
it.
cleaned. Yeah, they wash it for you. Because it makes no sense having dirty clothes and you being clean. So that's part of the service. And she forgets she forgets to give you the clothes back, and she just walks off.
Okay, then I say, hey, my clothes. I can't leave like this.
Oh, um, I'll get someone to get you the clothes. She
Thank you.
she walks off. She waddles again.
And I sit on the table, like carefully touching each part of my body that is bruised. Like, like, ow, ow, ow.
There is someone else. A guy is coming by and like, these are your clothes, sir.
Oh, thank you very much.
And we
It's not
also took the
nice to walk
liberty.
around. Yes.
We also took the liberty that we found an instrument in there to oil that too.
Sorry, you did what?
We oiled the instrument that you had on it.
Oh, thank gosh. I thought you had washed it.
No, no,
Oh,
no,
don't
no.
do that.
No. We put it nice. Put a layer of oil on the outside because it looked very dry. You should take better care of your instruments.
I do take better care of my instruments, and then I push the clothes closer to my body, hiding my parts because I felt very exposed right now. I do take care of my instruments.
Well, thank you for your patronage. Bye.
Bye. I put on my clothes carefully, not to, get hurt because I'm very sore.
Mm-hmm.
Then I leave the bath as
Yes, of
quickly
course.
as I can to go back to
Mm-hmm.
the inn. And I go all the way after I leave the bath. I go all the way to the inn, rumbling, like, who they think they are saying that I don't take care of my instruments? That's an absurd. That's abusive. I will never have a shower there again. And what about that kind of service? Jesus, she almost broke my entire body. For Christ's sake! And I didn't ask for a massage.
When you get in, you see Sitara and you see Drogo eat at a table. It is kind of early. It is by now 7 o'clock, so most of the stalls are already laid out for the customers coming into the city. And you enjoy the view. You all enjoy the view, seeing all those people trying to buy stuff, pawn their items to passers-by. What would you like to do at the table when you come back? Would you like to have some to eat too?
As I sit down, I say, "Hi guys, can you feel it?" I'm clean.
What you smell is like a wall of lavender is just emitting from
Well,
from Sudim.
I wouldn't say you're clean. You now smell like flowers, so that's not clean.
Well,
You
it
don't
is
smell
in my
gross. You don't smell gross anymore. And I need 2 silver from you because we had to let someone take you upstairs.
Well, but I didn't ask for that service.
No, I'm joking. I took you upstairs.
Yeah. By the way, this is something that I didn't get at the bathhouse, and I showed him like a major swollen area. Do you know how this happened? Because I don't remember last night. My head is like I have a third horn here.
No, I don't know. I put you over my shoulder and I took you upstairs, and I don't know. All of a sudden I saw Sitara pulling on you, but after that I just threw you in the wind. Just threw you on your bed.
Just gonna take a big mouthful of a gumbo. Mind my own business.
I look attentively, evaluating if they are lying to me. And actually, I would like to feel if he's lying to me.
Okay, do a insight check.
Okay, my dice not very nice to me today. That was 13.
13. You you feel that he is telling a grain of truth, but it's not the full truth.
Okay, I'm not going to delve much deeper into that because I'd rather give him a vote of confidence. But then vowel confidence. But then I say, okay, actually, I would like to eat something because suddenly I feel like I haven't eaten anything in ages.
Oh, smells so lovely in my shop. Oh, I love
And
that
I won't
smell.
even charge you for that.
Oh, it's you. Oh, okay. What do you want to eat?
What do you have to offer?
Gumbo, venison gumbo, pork gumbo, or just gumbo.
Sorry, venison?
Yes.
The other one?
Pork?
Oh, I'll have pork gumbo.
All right. Pork combo at this table!
Okay, so by the way, have you talked to the store owner?
No, not yet.
No, we were waiting for you.
Oh,
But it's still early, so we can do some other stuff first. But
No, yeah,
don't
yeah,
you know?
yeah. I'm just so happy you were so considerate. You were waiting
Yeah.
for me. Nobody has ever done that. Not the company that I travel with, neither the other 57 foster kids at the foster home. You guys are so nice.
Yeah, I know. I am a very good. I'm a sweetheart.
Well, actually, Jorg and I were debating whether to leave you or not, depending on how far the store was, and the store was just a bit too far to leave you alone for that long.
No, it was more that we wanted to eat and go to sleep. So
Yep. I like that I can trust Sitara's honesty, like unchained honesty, to tell me the real facts. But I get a little bit down for a moment. Yeah, well, I guess I'm wrong sometimes. Okay.
But I think it's better we waited for you because, well, maybe Sitara can do the word, but I don't know. People always get aggressively at me. I don't know why.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
don't know
wonder
why
why.
either.
You hear from the corner.
I always try my best, but they always get angry.
Well, maybe Drogo, you shouldn't try so hard. Maybe that is the problem.
I don't know.
Well, anyway, let's eat. Then, if you guys want, we could try to maybe buy something for the trip. Like, I probably need to replenish my ratios, and then we can talk to the store owner. Or if you feel like, we could stay here and like sing for the crowd.
Well, I wanna look at my ring and my necklace for a bit because I still don't get why they had it. Maybe
Yeah.
you guys know it or know what I need to do.
Actually, maybe talking to a jeweler. Sitara,
Yeah.
do you have any ideas?
I'm unsure about that because, well, at least your amulet is definitely something that's been enchanted. So perhaps talking to a sorcerer or no, a wizard would be better to talk about.
Do you know how enchantments work, Sitara?
More or less. It's not my main field of study.
How do you use them?
Well,
I just hold it in my hand and they're like?
as
or-
far as I know, for that specific necklace, you attune to it one way or another, and then its effects are just always on as you wear it.
And how do I attune?
That I can't tell you. I'm
Oh,
unsure.
maybe we should find a jeweler.
Well, actually, I've heard that in order to attune a necklace, you have to walk with it entangled in both your feet at the same time for 2 days. And I am adamantly lying through my teeth just so that he can suffer a little bit for lying to me.
But does Drago know? That is the question.
Oh, what do I know? Or can I roll for what do I know about?
Yeah, you can
Stuff.
roll an insight, yes.
Come on. A 15.
You know something is wrong about that, what Surim is saying. But what the lie is, you don't know.
I don't trust you. Can I actually? By the way, can I also? Can I actually do I don't know, like a check that Drogo knows what to do or something like that?
From Drogo's history, no, he would not know.
Alright.
No, he would not be exposed to that.
Alright. Then we'll just need to find someone that is. Alright. Yeah, let's go to a duel, guy, because I don't trust Surimi. I think some of it may be true, but I don't know what is true. So, Stara, do you want to join me on this quest? Because you seem to know a lot about arcane stuff.
As long as in the end we end up visiting that adventurer's store, sure.
Of course. Of course, of course.
I'm still very hurt. You mistrust me. I give you nothing but honest words and beliefs of what I've seen, what I've been told, and you distrust me.
Yeah,
That
because
hurts, Romo.
I think this is a special enchanted necklace, so I think it may be different.
Okay, I agree with you. But on my behalf, I did not get a ship lost in the mists.
I did not do that either. I don't know what you're talking about.
Uh-huh. And I just wait for my food to arrive. Scratching my horns every now and then.
But why were you on a pirate ship?
I was not on a pirate ship. You were.
Oh yeah, that's right. Damn.
Surin's food arrives with a small ale, with a tankard of small ale. Have a good dinner, breakfast. Oh, I'm so tired. Bye.
Can I have another ale?
Bye.
Gone.
Can I have another ale?
You don't have to shout it. I'm not deaf.
I already said it.
And there is one of the helpers is giving you another tankard of small ale.
Great. That's what we want.
I'll eat my food like as fast as I can. I will not empty my pint of ale.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I will drink very little of it because I'm traumatized. And when I'm almost finished with the food, I say, "Hey, Drogo, do you want this? I don't want to take risks, especially because the bath was really expensive, both my pocket and my physical integrity."
All right. And I chug it.
So I guess now we can venture the city to find out about the necklace. What else do you have, Drogo? The ring?
A ring or something? Look, I have it on my thumb. A ring.
Yeah, I'm not sure how you use that, but okay. So we can check those items, and then we can talk to the guy of the venture store.
All right.
Sounds like a plan.
Maybe we should ask Sweetcorn what to do, because she seems to know the city. She might know like a person that knows what to do.
Yeah, Sweetcorn, that was her name.
You rang.
Hello. So we got some jewelry, a necklace and a ring, and I wanted to know, do you know anyone who might know more about them? Or any place where to go?
I have not seen those before. Where did you get it?
I got it when the ship sank.
Roll the deception. It's a contested roll, so roll deception.
For God's sake. 9.
18.
Oh. Oof.
Now, you've been very confusing lately in the last 20 hours that I know you. And that's
Yes.
fine and dandy. It shouldn't be my business. But you know as damn I know that was not where you got it from.
Alright, I beat someone up and then I stole their stuff, but
All right. My
This way you
lips
make it
are
sound
sealed.
so much more heroic, Rogo. By the way, never start something that you can't finish.
Well, this stuff is not regular jeweler stuff. That I do know because on the back there are some. You see that? There are some
Yeah.
elements on here.
alright.
Elements is most of the times magic. I
Where
don't
do I
know.
go?
I think you should go to the adventurer shop. Not that he might know, but he does make sometimes, occasionally, upon request, he makes magical items with this type of markings.
Alright. Well,
Ooh.
we'll go there then. And sweet corn, because you are
Yes.
so nice, and
Yes.
I know you're not gonna tell anyone. Here's a gold.
My lips are totally sealed.
Great.
Oh, is this how you thank people in this world? And I'll just put another gold piece down.
Well, lovely girl. Thank you very much for your patronage. We would love to have you again.
I smile.
When we walk out, I say to Sitara that you don't do that. That's when you want someone to not tell what you've just stole.
By the way, you were curious about the two brothers?
Yes.
When I was gone and take a holiday, and my replacement hired someone, and it's one of the brothers. And they left something behind. Now, I don't know if there's any significance to anybody, to you specifically, but here it is. And so she gives you a pearl necklace with identifiers that would say this was your mom's.
Oh, wow. I went back home and I couldn't find anything of the sort. Well, that clears up things. Those are definitely my brothers. Now, if we could just find them. And I'm gonna put the necklace in my bag.
So we are on the right track then.
Yes, except I have 3 brothers. So that says where 2 of them are.
Yes, we are. That I've only seen 2.
Okay.
Yeah, technically speaking, one of them. We don't know what happened. They separated. But it's still one is better than 0, you know?
That is true.
By the way, let's get going.
Yeah, let's go to the crazy goblin.
On the way, I'm going to wait for us to be apart from the buildings and stuff like that. And I'll tell them, okay, I thought might have just occurred to me after Sweetcorn mentioned that the adventure shop owner makes these kinds of markings. We should try to keep away from him the fact that you beat up one of the previous owners of these items, Drogo. So
What do you want to tell him?
I'm still
let
here,
me do the talk.
I'm still
No,
here, and I suggest you don't. If you, of course, for a fee, you can, have him not talk. He's very reliable. I always do business with him. You can get a lot of information for the right price.
All right.
Okay. Thank you for the advice, but would you mind stop following us?
Well, you haven't given me the chance to leave. Bards, I hate them. And she walks away.
For Christ's sake, why did you follow us in the middle of the street? Ah,
Uh, you were still not leaving. You were still inside.
no, yeah. So next time, we will walk a little bit more, and then I'll look around to make sure that nobody's here. I'll try to use my strategies first because
Yeah.
it's a good thing that we keep the goal to us as much as possible.
Yeah.
You know?
If you do the word, I'll just show it.
Okay.
Because he won't be able to grab them from me. Because then he will pay.
Yeah. Let's hope we don't get to that.
Alright.
But then we may get your items identified. We may get ideas on the whereabouts of Sitara's brother. Maybe. Don't know if it's plural or singular. But then let's get moving.
When you walk down, you will go east and you kind of southeast. You walk, and in the far end, while you walk down, because you go down the water line of your down the from the Grote Markt go downwards to the coastline. You see a lot of sailing ships going in a straight line, passing you by. It's a big distance, but it's very obvious that there are sailing ships passing in a straight line the city. Eventually, you come where you see. Oh, yes.
No, yeah, I remember that the captain mentioned leaving. I just don't remember how soon that would be.
This happens actually on the southeast and not on the west side of the city. The west side is where
Okay.
the sea is, and the southeast side is something else.
Okay. I thought he was leaving without us. I was feeling abandoned.
No, no, no. So when you get down there, you get on an actual canal. It looks like it's a very big canal. It's like as broad as the Amazon in the beginning, and the Mississippi, that broad, and that straight line to northeast direction. Yeah, east north, northeast direction, and you see sail ships just being dragged or on their own accord with the wind sail by on that canal. It's a sight that you have not seen, especially on the mainland, because you have natural canals, which are called rivers, but canals as dug from one side to another side is very uncommon.
Ooh.
And then you see a big cylinder. It's a very tall cylinder, and it has 3 floors. Of course, again with the yellow, with the yellow themed, but this time the outside around the height of the windows, in a band between the windows, is like a pattern of adventure, like a sword and a skeleton and that type of decoration. That's between the windows, and that like a band around the cylinder.
Ooh, get ready. This place will be very expensive.
Might be fun. Maybe they got some skeletons.
Well, I don't think we'll be buying too much from there, or even anything at all.
I'm wondering if he also has like monsters in there.
Drogo, have you ever been to a store?
Well, I've been to the market.
That's the same thing.
Oh, that's boring.
Yeah. Well, let's go inside. I want to find out what those things are on you. Maybe those items are cursed and we don't know. And find information on Sitara's brother. Let's get in.
Alright.
You open up, and it's not like a small door. It's a very big door. It's kind of a grand entrance, and it sways outward, so towards you, and you see a big space. It looks like kind of empty, but there's racks with stuff on it, and it's displayed all around. And you also see like decorations, like trophies of hunts, some paintings from adventurers, some plaques. That whole store is decorated like that, on the first floor, on
Nice,
the ground
nice.
floor.
Excuse me?
Hello.
Hi. Are you Mock? Mango Mock?
I am Mengamok, yes. And he is not standing, he's hanging from a rope from the ceiling.
Do you need some
yes.
help?
No. This is my time that I do this. It's, it keeps your back straight. But, I am a goblin, so, we always walk around hunched forward. So I like to be more, like human-like.
Halfling like.
Yeah, something like that.
Maybe you just
Okay.
paint your skin.
Well, actually, kind sir, I don't think this is healthy for you.
Yeah, I noticed. A couple of healers said that to me, but I don't give a rat's behind.
Okay, so you deny what authorities on the field say. Okay. Well,
Like I said, I'm a goblin. What do I care?
Well, sir, we're not really here to converse about his medical practices. Mr. Mock, we want to ask you a few questions, if you didn't mind.
Yeah, no problem. Information can be bought.
hmm,
And this concept is weird to Sitara buying information. She just pulls out a gold coin. Is this much enough?
Oh yeah, and he jumps down, and while he's letting go, he makes a turn, and he just lands on his feet. Ooh, yeah, that's the type of. Yes, that's what I'm looking for.
Right. So we heard from what was her name? Sugarcorn?
Sweet.
Sweetcorn.
sweet corn.
We heard from Madam Sweetcorn that you interacted with two men looking for their sister a few years back.
Oh yeah, that was 3 years ago, I think. And he still walks like a goblin, so he walks back to the counter. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, one of them. He made a lot of purchases. Like, in my register from 3 years ago. Human, you said, right?
Yeah.
I like to keep records. That's very uncommon for my kind. But yeah. I don't know why I didn't note down the name. But yeah, they were looking for a sister. First there was one, and then there was two. First there was two, and then there was one.
Okay. And do you remember anything about them in the sense of where they might have gone? If they're still in the city?
Well, they asked a lot of things because what they were actually asking for was very expensive. So they kept buying little things that I did not need. or want to get rid of, but that were very helpful to them. And they did that for a year, and then another year it was only the guy. And I think he talked about going to the east, to the mainland. It's like not to the mainland, to the Senturu Island. Because he said something about shifting planes. Now, I do a little bit of magic, but that type of magic is, for me, very difficult to do. I'm not a wizard, and I'm not a sorcerer or a warlock, so for me, it's like a lot of work. That would take me like my whole lifetime to get even right. So he went to. Can somebody refresh my memory?
How?
Something with the seeker. Forgot the name.
Something that starts with a G and ends with a D.
Oh, okay.
All right, I get a piece of gold and throw it to him.
I think it was no, I'm sure. It was Abora Mort.
Abora mort. All right, noted. And that was one of them, not both?
No, they had a falling out, what I understand, what he told me. I don't know about what. I think one was already wanting to leave, and the other one wanted to stay and, do some more investigating in the city. I think it was something like that. The other one was getting impatient, and the other one wanted to give up.
Weird.
And do you know where they were staying while they were in the city?
Well, I know in the last year I saw the guy, one of them. They stayed at a room at the commune.
Where sweet corn works.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh, lovely woman, lovely woman.
Are
I
you
haven't.
together?
No, 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 no. We're not together. I mean, no. She is like an orc, and I'm like a goblin.
Well,
And it's like literal. It's not even a joke.
size does not matter.
Not everybody agrees.
Okay, continuing. Any other information on the man that looked for the sister?
Well, the human. I don't know a name. I used to know a name. Um, you know what? Let me look that up because there is another record, and but that's upstairs. Why don't you stay here, walk around, and then you'll see me when I'm finished.
Okay.
Don't go
Alright.
away. And the goblin is jumps on the rope, and starts climbing. And he goes from, because he has rope around the whole shop, he starts grabbing and swinging from one rope to another rope and goes upstairs. We are taking we're taking this opportunity to take a break. I will see everybody in 15 minutes.
Be right back, guys.
that one. Hello. Oh, it's a really big task being the producer and and the dungeon master. Um, if we ever get famous, can we get a producer?
Ever, if we ever get famous, maybe. But you're doing such a great job, Omaro. So
Because it's getting tough. Okay, let's continue where we ended. And he starts shouting. Mock is shouting from it. He comes down. He comes down in the same fashion. In the middle, there is a big hole, and from there, there's a rope. So you see him climb down, and upside down, he says, "No, I couldn't find the name. I thought I had the name, but no, I don't have the name. I do, however, have something he traded in because he wanted something. I think it was rope or something. And that was this." And what he shows is not a necklace, but a handkerchief. And that handkerchief comes across as very familiar to Sitara. It was your
So
dad's handkerchief.
you traded in a handkerchief for rope. That's not very good business, is it?
Well, I like the guy. He already purchased so much stuff for me, and the only thing that he needed was a rope. And so I just basically gave it to him. But he didn't want to accept free stuff. So I just said, "Oh yeah, if you can you give me something that is memorable to you, and then, maybe it was more an emotional trade-in than an actual commercial trade-in."
All right, makes sense. So does that mean you don't care for the handkerchief? That I could relieve you of it?
Well, that's got to be 1 gold.
And I'm gonna look at Zerg. Does that sound like a fair trade to you?
Uh, Definitely not. But if we're considering here the feelings attached to the handkerchief, I would say, how about 8 silver?
You got a deal.
I'll drop 8 silver. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Yeah. He went somewhere. Well, you know where he went now. He was the oldest of the siblings, so maybe
Oh,
that gives you a clue.
yes. That must be Abiku.
Whatever you said. Uh, he after we traded this was the last purchase he made. So after that, he went to what I think he went to Aburamort.
Okay, well, thanks for the information. That should be somewhat helpful. How big is the Villamart actually?
It is quite big. Um, you cannot cross Aburamort in a day.
Right. Is there
So from
anything you
one
could
edge
tell
to
us?
another edge. Sorry.
Is there anything you could tell us to find him in Villamart? Anything that comes to mind?
Well, have you ever seen a forest lit on fire and then seen the remains?
No.
yes,
Well, that's what it looks like.
all right.
Oh,
That's why it's
Oh,
called Aburamort.
All right.
okay. There is another thing that we've been meaning to ask you.
Which is.
Um, you're sure you have no other information on the guy, right?
Yes. That's the only information I have on him.
Okay. So we've been meaning to ask you about certain items with certain markings and how to use them properly.
Mm-hmm.
So, Drogo, would you mind showing them your thumb?
I show him a ring on my thumb.
Where did you get that?
That is a funny story because,
Well, that could be a deadly story.
believe it or not, we were in two sinking ships, and that's how we got it.
Why is it a deadly story?
Anybody who has something of those ends up dead the next day.
Well, it was like yesterday, so I'm still alive. So,
The day is not over yet.
but why? What is it?
It is property of the Assassin's Guild.
Oh, yeah. How do you atone it?
How do I use it?
That I do not know. I think it just happens. But, it's Assassin's Guild stuff. So, if somebody tells me, I might be dead.
But if you have a regular magic item, because Sweetcorn said you sold those, what happens?
That really depends on what it is. For example, do we have pearls, for example? A necklace, pearl necklace? Any of you?
Yes. Why do you ask?
Well, for example, a pearl necklace. If you give that magic, which I can do, but only simple things, then sometimes you just have to wear it for a while, like an hour or half a day, or sometimes you have to do a ritual. In other cases, you may just have to like really get it in your mind, and then all of a sudden it's activated. It really depends. There's so many things. Magic is such a mysterious thing.
All right.
And like I said, it can be as simple as just wearing it for a pretty period of time, and it could also be with a command.
Weird. Well,
Mm-hmm.
let's hope it will just happen.
Yeah. Well, if you wear it and you have it, I suspect they won't be able to find you. But that's just.
But
I would really have to look around. I can look it up for you, but that's gonna be a gold or two.
I first have another question. You were talking about an assassin guild.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how they were called?
Yes, they are called the Face Noir.
Alright, that's weird, but alright.
Mm-hmm.
This is the third time I've heard that name.
Well, if you are in adventuring business, I don't know if you are, then you will come across that name very often.
Alright.
I lost a lot of customers that way.
Well, we're not really adventurers. We're just seeking for his brothers and well,
Don't you mean her brothers?
her brothers. I said her brothers. And
Not the brightest
we're
one of the
going
bunch.
to Asimanka.
Wait a minute. You want to go to Aboramot and you want to go to Asimanka?
Yes.
You need a boat for that.
Yeah, but we'll figure that one out.
Right.
We got Surim.
Okay. I don't know why a bard would help you, but okay.
Excuse me?
Well, I don't see you having a boat.
Oh, I don't have a boat. I never had a boat. But if I wanted a boat, I would go out and get a boat.
And else will just steal a boat.
Yeah, I wouldn't steal because that is wrong. Wrong, Drogo.
We would
wrong,
borrow a
Drogo.
boat. We would borrow a boat. I mean,
However that's gonna be, you sound like adventurers. I hope you survive. It's a very tough world.
I get close to the goblin and whisper to his ear, "Shh! Don't you scare the barbarian. He's scared of dying. Don't say that he's an adventurer, especially now that you made him afraid of that. Oh, by the way, isn't it true that you can attune a necklace by entangling into your both feet? My gold coin says it is."
Yes, that's a very, very insightful. And he slides that coin right into his hand.
Yeah.
That's a very
Can I do-
insightful thing. Yes,
can I
yes,
do
yes.
a perception check
On who?
to see if I see that coin being passed?
Oh yeah. You can do it, and you can do a sleight of hand, and you getting help, Sudim. You're getting
So
help for your sleight of hand.
And I can do perception, right?
Yeah, just perception.
I roll sleight of hand, right?
Sleight of hand, yes.
16.
And with advantage was that, right?
Oh, with advantage, right?
Yeah, with advantage.
Yeah, that was 16.
Okay.
You want to believe it? I threw 17. Yes. So
What are you gonna say,
I see this
Drongo?
coin and I'm like, but he hasn't said anything, right?
The weirdest thing that I've seen happening is that some even put the item around their feet and then get attuned by it that way.
Well,
See, I told you, Drogo. That's how you attune necklaces.
ah.
But
It's
that's
yes.
rather odd, considering a necklace is made for one's neck. I mean, I'm not judging your logic. I don't know much
I
about
might,
attunement.
you know what? I'm gonna try it out soon, maybe. But I will first want to do the ring, and if I can attune to the ring, I'll let you do the feet thing, Surin.
But the item's yours.
Yeah, but if you can do it, I can do it.
But why would it do that? Don't you know that if you attune an item, it takes some time before you can attune it to another person?
Yeah, it takes a while.
Well, I'm first gonna do the one thing he said, and that's look at the item for a long time.
Well, I guess we better than go and get ready. We have a boat to catch, right, guys? Because this bard is getting us a boat.
What?
Speaking of which, a familiar footstep comes in. It is a turtle with a shell with holes.
Oh, hi, Captain.
Hello.
Yes. Well,
Oh, you're not one of those turtles. Never mind.
I don't know how to pick this up. Should
learned
I
it,
consider
learned
this
it from
offensive,
Sareem.
or should I call this ignorance? I have no idea at the moment.
I learned it from Sareem. He said it calms you guys down.
Yes, but that is a different nest. I'm not from that type of nest.
I'm sorry.
Right. I am looking for a monster. Do you have a monster? What monster are you looking for? I am particularly looking for a monster in a bottle. I got a dehydrated gelatinous cube if you want it.
I told you. He got monsters.
That would be fine. I'll just need one for someone who wanted one. You know. Yeah, I know. You know. Basis of trust. Yeah, da. Now, what y'all going to do?
Actually, we were going to talk to you, sir. We need a boat.
Good. And I have a boat.
We need to go to a burned island.
A burned island. I don't know any burned islands here.
Abora Morte.
But that's right across. We have to go through the canal, the Vartaka Canal, and then we'll get Merazelda, and then we are there. But why would you go to that abysmal place?
To look at the trees.
What trees?
We are looking for someone.
Yes, possibly more than one someone, if that makes sense.
So we are looking for some twos.
Some threes possible as well. Depends.
What you all notice is that he's not wearing his company clothes. He used to have a specific uniform. He's not wearing those.
Have you been fired?
I've been given the opportunity to do some privateering.
Has this to do with like the big thing that attacked us?
It has probably to do something with the 3 ships that we sank, yes.
So now you're pirating?
Well, privateering is not really pirating. It's licensed pirating by a state or a city.
I still want to apologize for the big thing because I saw it, but one of your crewmates said it was nothing, so I did not notify you.
Right.
Well, actually, in order for us to settle this right, I have an offer, Captain.
Yes.
We would like to travel with your ship, and we can offer Drogo service. He's very good at carrying stuff, but please don't ask for directions.
Yes, definitely not. Yes, I do need a deckhand, a couple of deckhands, and I need a cook.
Sitara can cook.
I
Oh, we're
can watch
back
from
to
the
this
process.
again.
Well, at least you said she could cook.
Who is she?
That would be me.
Sitara.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not paying attention. Is that dehydrated gelatinous cube ready? Yes. What I wanted to say is, yes, that is true. And no, that is at the same time not true. She has proven me wrong. Then I still need a cook. So I need a cook, and I need some deckhands.
Maybe Sweetcorn wants to go on the ship.
No. Sweetcorn has a very successful business here.
Maybe she has a cook.
Excuse me?
Maybe she has a cook.
Yeah. And why don't you talk to her? Maybe if you invite her, she will accept to sail with you, Captain.
Let's keep that for another day, alright?
She seemed very interested in you.
Yes, the feeling was mutual.
Oh.
Oh.
Now, can I get that gelatinous cube, please? Yeah. Always on the hurry. Always on the hurry. It's not like the sea has been made yesterday. Here you go.
Curious. I love a love story going sour.
Fine, thank you. Everybody. If you're not working, I do require you to pay.
But we are working, aren't we?
I don't know, that's up to you.
We are
Yes.
working.
Well, we are working, but I first have to stare at some stuff.
You see his face, like, he's broken. He, like, has broken, like, does not compute. It's like a computer, like, this
The blue
is...
screen.
the blue screen of death, yeah. You see that on his face right now. Like,
And then I can throw stuff for you and lift stuff and lift you up. And,
okay. Yes, well, why don't you do your stuff and buy your stuff here that you need? Make sure everybody has to take their own provisions.
How many do we need?
I have to look at the map.
We need
I
to
think
go
it's
to-
approximately a month.
Okay.
We need to go to Are we going to Asimenka afterwards?
Well, that was not my plan. This is my home. These seas are my home.
Yeah, but there's also a sea there.
It's mainly land.
Yeah, but you don't have to. You only have to bring us there.
Are you arguing with me?
No, I'm just saying. Can you bring us to the mainland?
That's gonna cost you.
How much?
100 gold.
Oh.
For the three of us?
Yes, for the three of you. I'm not doing this for fun. I'll be out of commission for 2 months because I have to go there and come back. So I'm at least out of commission for
But we
2
also
months.
work on a ship, so do we get a discount?
No, that was the discount.
What do you guys say?
Well, are you on a hurry?
Well, actually, the package had to be delivered like a month ago. That I have. You have like a very crumpled like package. I'm like, I still need to deliver this.
Well,
And it was in a hurry.
I'm up for it, but I'll pay 30 gold. And I think it's fair that Satara pays 30 and you pay 40.
Well,
You know what?
I go where my siblings go. If that's where they are, or my father is, I'd go. If I find them before that and I don't see a reason to go there, I might not accompany you.
Well, then just let's first go to Aboramast.
Sounds like a plan.
Good. Well, I will see you all at the docks.
And if needed, I'll go alone to Asimanka. And I'll pay the full price if nobody goes with me.
I go with you, Drogo. Don't feel sad. But I'm still paying less than you.
Alright, that's fine. But you also want to go to the mainland, I'm sure.
Yeah, but I'm not in a hurry. You are.
Well, it's not my package, but...
Well, it is your mission.
Yeah.
Technically speaking, it is your package to carry.
That's true.
That's literal, even.
But can we first go to Aboramort? That's free, right?
Yes, that's free.
Alright. Well, let's go.
All right. Y'all follow me right now, or do you have stuff to?
We
Well,
have to buy the ratios, but after
Right.
that, free.
oh yeah, and I need to stare at some stuff for some time.
Yes, that mysterious staring. I will see you all on the boat. Oh, it's a rumusop. That's what it's called.
Almost okay.
All right,
Sounds good.
Good.
we'll see you there. On which side of the will you be? On which side of the city? At the seaside or the canal side?
At the seaside, of course, because there is where the port is. Do you even have an idea of where you are right now?
I'm in an adventure shop.
He face palms and he walks off. Like, oh.
Drogo,
Yes.
congratulations. I have never seen the captain get so confused.
Well, they say it's a skill of me to get people confused.
Yeah, and I can see that there's lots of truth to it.
But yeah. Well, now I just have to stare at the ring and amulet for a bit, I think.
Okay. So, let's buy the ratios and set sail.
Yes. What exactly would we need for this long voyage? I've never been on a ship for a month or more.
Food. Food
Food,
that is
medicine.
conserved in itself, and probably some water and wine, because wine doesn't get rotten, doesn't spoil. On sea.
Can you guys get rations for me? Then can start staring. So
I mean, I can sell you ship's biscuits if you want.
That will help too.
Biscuits for a month.
Yeah, a month is, I think, a couple of kilos. It's like 5 or 6 kilos. I think that's enough. Ship's
Alright.
biscuits. I got some provisions that had to be shipped. But unfortunately, the contractor had an early departure of life.
Do you also maybe have
Oh.
a casket with 6 months worth of rum?
No, they have to go to the brewer too. I'm not a brewery. I don't have a license to sell alcohol.
But you do have biscuits.
Yes, because that was part of a shipment that was not
Why?
picked up because of early departure of a customer.
Why would you need a license to become a brewer?
You need a license to sell alcohol.
No, you need a license to sell alcohol if you get caught selling it.
Sir, I'm a good, honest businessman.
Surim, you're always saying to me that you should obey the law, and now you're saying to this man that he should sell alcohol without a license? What is this?
And you're now telling the captain that you have to stare at objects.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
On the oh, sorry.
how much will all that cost us?
I think nah. It was supposed to be 10 gold, but that was with extra services. Let's make it 5. I have a loss on it anyway.
Alright.
Okay.
We also need a lot more because we're also, if we sail to Asimanka, we don't want to first go here and get rations.
I can't help you. This shipment was ready. This is what I got. I ordered it from the baker, and the baker made sure that I got it because I was supposed to ship it to my customer, which died earlier. God,
Alright,
why do I have to repeat everything?
We'll just take this. I'll give you 3 gold. Oh no, I'll give you 2 gold.
Now I'll just drop the remaining 3. I don't think Sitara realizes how much gold is worth just yet.
Thank you. And you all get like caskets. No, not caskets. Chests. No, not chests. Boxes. Looking for the word, the proper English word. Boxes of wooden crates of. I switched again for the 4th time. Of shipped biscuits.
We'll pick them up and take them with us.
Yep.
Or I'll pick them up and take them with us.
Yeah.
While you are on your way, you also see a shop. It's a real shop. It's not just a stall. It has a stall in front of it, with all dried spices and dried meats and dried nuts and berries, etc., etc., etc. If you pass that, you will find a baker, a fresh baker, a fresh bakery, more pâtisserie than an actual, just bread. And you also come by a blacksmith.
You guys need anything from the store? Or one of these? Or a blacksmith? Or
I was going to say, are we really going to eat shit's biscuits for 2 months and nothing but that?
well,
Yeah.
well, if you can fish, you can also catch fish, but that's your choice.
I'm gonna walk back to the dry meat store.
Well, keep in mind that we'll probably have some time before we sail off, because first we're going to where your brothers might be, and that is not that far away. We're just
Yeah,
taking the canal.
That's a month away, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of a month away. Yeah.
So believe me, that is a fast ship travel. The last time I was on a ship, it took like 3 months to get here.
Yes, I still don't want to eat biscuits for the duration of a month. So I'm gonna head to the dry meat store.
Well,
I'll walk
can you
on. Do you lead the way, Sharim? Because I cannot see anything. I'm wearing 3 chests. I'm just
Okay.
walking like this.
Okay, you just go that way. Be careful. Be careful with the stones on the way. There's a
Like-
stair.
I'm like wearing the chests are higher than me, so I'm like.
Okay. I'll have Surim roll. What would be giving instructions? Would be.
Intelligence?
Yeah, something like intelligence. Something.
Or
Yeah,
you're
just
safe.
just pure intelligence.
Okay.
And Drogo, I'll have you do dexterity save because you're trying to keep continuous balance.
It is 11.
I have. Do I have advantage because it's an effect that I can see, or
You cannot see.
I screwed up here? Sorry. Oh, luckily it's still. It's acrobatics, right?
No, just dex save.
It's 30-20.
Dirty 20. Okay. The instructions that Surim is giving are kind of misleading and not very clear. That makes you kind of trip a couple of times, but you were able to keep balance. And now you are back in front of the store where Sitara wanted to go. Hello. How
Hello.
may I help you?
I'd like to procure some meat, something that wouldn't spoil in the span of a month or so.
Hell yeah. I have some dried meats. Do you want beef, venison, or pork?
Which one is least expensive in bulk?
Pork.
I'll go for that one then.
Okay. How much do you want?
How much do you think I'd need for a voyage of 2 months or so?
With how many?
Now look behind. um, 4. I think Drogo eats enough for 2 people.
4. That's probably gonna be 5 gold. You'll have every day one dried meat.
Sounds fair to me. Just drop 5 gold.
But I also have, since you're dropping money, I have also a couple of other things you might be interested in. If you don't want to get like, when you don't want to lose your teeth, some people lose at sea their teeth. I got some pickled preserves there, pickled stuff. So preserves here, some sauerkraut and some pickles and some cucumbers are pickles. Some onions and some other preserves that you might be interested in.
Oh, I haven't heard much of sicknesses of the sea. I know they do exist.
Yeah, but those most definitely exist.
And I'll turn to Serum. Perhaps you know a bit more about this than I do. What should I buy to make sure we're healthy?
Caio,
Right.
hello?
Hello. Sorry, can you repeat?
Sitar just asked you if you know about the sicknesses of the sea, and what kind of things we should eat to make sure we don't die or not have enough vitamins.
Seed.
I don't know. Actually, I had lots of seasickness, but I always assumed it was because I have a weak stomach.
Well, if you wanna eat every day something else, I suggest you take a box from each.
Okay, and how much would that cost us for 2 months?
For 2 months, one box would be 4 gold.
Sounds fair to me. 4 more gold.
4 more gold. And so that makes 12 for 3 boxes. So for the pickles and for the onions and the sauerkraut.
Sounds good to her. She gives it.
Do you also want some dried nuts and stuff? Or some spices?
Sureem,
Mm.
what is she doing?
She's offering you some nuts and spices.
No. What is Sitara doing? She's buying a lot of stuff, I think. I don't know what she's doing.
Oh, that. Well, actually, I think she likes eating different stuff. That's why I'm not interfering.
But, like, I can only carry, like, 4 boxes maybe, but if she buys too much, we have to walk twice.
Oh, no problem, dear. Actually, according to my calculations, maybe 3 or 4 times. But if you were strong enough, I tap him on the shoulder. You'll be able to do it.
Yes, I'll take some dried nuts, please.
As she
I
says that, I
suggest
say, get those nuts away from my face.
walnuts, cashews. What do you want?
A bit of everything. That's fine.
Okay, I'll make a mix. I'll put in some dried fruit in there too. How much do you want? Like a kilo, 10 kilos, 40 kilos, 100 kilos?
A kilo should be fine, I think.
Okay.
I whisper to her, I think 10 kilos is better.
I look at him confused. You're going to eat 10 kilos worth of nuts?
Keep in mind that it is days at sea, and maybe you just nibble because you're, idle. You just nibble because you're nervous. Believe me, 10 kilos is better. Besides, Drogo can carry. He's strong. I tap him on the shoulder again.
That does make sense. Actually, sir, I'll take 10 kilos rather than 1.
10 kilos. Okay. It's gonna be a big box, girl. Can you carry that?
No,
He can.
I probably cannot.
Well, all right. Wait, and he starts to take a barrel, 10 kilos of nuts, and he mixes that together with some dried fruits as he promised. Okay, that's gonna be 10 gold.
Sounds good. Here you go.
That. Here, and he rolls you the barrel towards you.
I am looking a little bit sad to all that food because it would probably go to the bottom of the ocean, given our star extra ships.
I'm looking at everything like, and now what? Do I have to carry everything?
Yes, you're now carrying 6 crates, and 1 barrel is being rolled by Sitara.
Can I actually carry 6 crates?
I have no idea if you can carry 6 for crate because we did not make that. We did not make that assessment.
Well,
If you can, it's gonna be very slow.
I'll push one into Surim's hands.
yeah, I'll try to carry one of them, probably the lightest one.
I give him the lightest one, but it's actually the heaviest one.
Okay, Drogo, roll for deception.
Oh, I want to check that.
Okay, you do an inside check.
Deception. It's a 13.
Okay.
Alright. Oh, 20. Total 20.
I'm trying to give it to him. What do you do?
Oh, let me see if I can carry. Yeah, no can do. Sorry, I think I might be better helping her roll the barrel. Good luck with the boxes.
I grab him with one hand, and grab just the lightest one there is. With one hand, I pick it up and stuff it in Sirim's hands. You carry this.
Oh, okay, this is fine. I put it above my head so that I can carry it with the help of my buddy.
And now I'm gonna stack all the boxes, and I'm gonna walk. So pretty much, you now have a 3 feet halfling with like 5 feet of boxes, or maybe or something like that. I don't know.
Okay, well, you want to go back. I want Sitara. I want you to roll for dexterity and roll dexterity save because we're talking here about control of the barrel. Surim, I want you to do the same, but I'm doing you based on strength. To do a strength save.
Oh no.
Gus.
Yes.
Drogo has to roll. By Palaw's word. This is gonna be a difficult one because I can do both. Let's just make it your strongest feature. What is your strongest save?
Saving throw, strength.
Okay.
Yeah, I got an 8.
I got a dirty 20.
Amazing.
I got a 9.
Drogo is able to just step on, and he does it not very fast, but he does it on a healthy pace. He sometimes stops and looks around exactly where he is, but he's managing to get to the docks. Sitara and Surim, however, lose control over the barrel, and it's rolling downwards from
Am
the
I
road, from the street. Everybody is shouting, "Ah, barrel! Ah, run away, barrel!"
Am I in
Oh
front?
my.
No, you were on the back.
Crap.
I'm gonna run after it.
Okay. Sudeep, what are you doing?
Well, probably seeing that happen, I just can't control the box. Then I try to place it on the ground safely so that it doesn't break.
Uh-huh.
And then I sit on it and wait for them to return. Like,
Okay. Okay, Sitara. That's gonna be another dex if you can catch up with the barrel.
A dex save or just
No, just do an acrobatics. So, just call it speed.
another 8?
The barrel is rolling down, mowing basically people from the streets, rolling over them.
Oh,
We're falling over, rolling further down, and to a point, it just knocks into a pole that is right when the barrel is turning. Knocks the pole, spins around, and then spreads its contents all over the street.
Oh god. As I'm running after it, every time it hits someone and nearly hits someone, I'll say, I'm sorry, and I'll drop a gold coin towards the person.
Okay. Roll a 100 dice. Percentile dice.
That's just 10. I'll make
Okay.
10. Okay, which one's 100? Is it the 0 0 or is it?
The double zero is but I want you to do the percentile. So you have to do the double zero and the single zero.
Okay.
So you roll those two. If you have a 0 and a 0, then it's 100.
Okay. No, it's 30.
30. You pay up 30 gold around because you hit 30 people.
This guy. First spending all his money on gold, and on food, and then just spreading love around.
Suri is watching. Drago is already down at the docks, and you just sat there and lost the rest of the company. When the barrel gets down, it does its last spin in front of Drago. Empty.
I grab one of the nuts off the ground. Yeah. Well, we're in good nuts, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I guess I'd try to pick them all up as well. Is the container still intact, or is it not?
The barrel is still intact. Yeah. Well, one side is still intact. The other side was knocked open.
Okay.
So the lid of that side is gone.
Okay, then I'll just try to scoop it all in.
That way you can still find. I'll let you do another percentile roll and see how much of the 10 kilos you have found back. You're able to scoop back.
Uh, 44.
44. So you found 440 grams back. So a little bit less than a kilo. Approximately a pound, a British pound.
Wait, did we have 10 kilos of nuts? And we
Yeah.
found 400. Oh my god. That's a lot gone.
No, then I made a then it's you four. Sorry, then I made a miscalculation. Then it's 4.4 kilos.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah. Almost 60% loss is better than almost 96% loss.
Well, at least we fed the street. If that makes sense.
And from the corners, from corners and other places, everybody is still scattered, and you see a whole bunch of rats just passing on the street, trying to eat everything that's still on the street.
Correction, we fed the wildlife, which is equally as good.
We could also just take some rats with us. We can eat them.
I'm not doing that. That Drogo would be Drogo, but I'm not doing that.
How distant are they
Sorry, say it
from
again.
me? How distant are they from me?
120 feet. Because they went a whole. This took a while.
So would they hear me shouting?
I think if you use thaumaturgy, I can. I think they can.
Okay, then I will do that. I sitting there on the box. I look down. I do my flamboyant moves and Drogo, when you finish helping her, don't forget that there's a crate up here. I'm waiting for you. And I sit there looking marvelous, waiting for him.
I'm pretending I did not hear it, and I'm going on the ship and stare at my items.
Well, somebody has been spending quite some money.
Yes, I want you to
Or
be fully
coin.
prepared for this journey.
Yes, but next time, my dear, make sure that you don't feed the rest of town.
I'm confused. Why not?
Sorry, you dropped.
I'm confused. Why not feed the whole town? It's a good action, isn't it?
That is true. But in this case, you needed that food to survive.
Well, it was only one barrel.
That is true. I think, Drago, you might be of actual asset. Even though you draw the blood under my nails. So
So
far,
I
I
have
have
got
nails.
5 crates. Where do I place them?
In
So
the cargo
total-
hold. Down.
Okay,
Just put
and,
them there. And ask one
um,
of the other hands to lower it to the cargo hold.
And if you hear Sareem shouting,
Yes.
don't react. Don't react. Just let him sit there.
Oh.
He'll eventually come down. I'm gonna go to, I don't know, to a bed, and I'm gonna stare at some items.
Right. We don't have beds. You do understand that, right?
To a place where I sleep.
Right. That is here on deck or below decks?
Well, I'll go below that.
Good. Good luck. Now, get that barrel up here, and then we'll take it down for what there is still there.
Understood. And could I perhaps go up to the crow's nest after that? Never been up there.
Yes, you may.
I'll do that.
Surim, what are you doing?
I'm waiting for the next hour, probably. As I see that Drogo's not coming, I tell myself, probably he forgot. That guy is so forgetful. Let me try to see what I can do. And I'll try to carry the crate. And if needed be, I will use enhance ability to make me stronger to take it down.
Okay. Sitara, I want you to roll for acrobatics. It's not gonna be difficult, but it's just to see if you're able to do it.
It's a 3.
You climb up the ropes or the rope ladders, and you trip. You fall over, and you're hanging upside down with still one of your feet inside hooked, and that's the way you're hanging downwards, upside down.
Oh my god. Serum! Serum! I'm just gonna scream his name.
Am I close enough to hear?
Yes, you are.
Okay. What are you doing there?
Well, just observing and enjoying the view, I say very sarcastically.
Upside down?
Could you just please help me get down? I'm getting nauseous.
Okay, I may try. I'll try to get up there and help her get down.
Okay. Also, do a dexterity roll, acrobatics roll. It's not going to be difficult.
Well, I think it should be difficult because it doesn't make a difference because I got a 2 in the dice and it makes a total of 5.
Oh, you landlubbers, the captain says. One of you already tripped. The other one is now also, stuck. And you are now hanging off the inner side of that what do you call, I can't remember what the name is of the climbing ropes.
Actually, I want to try something here. As the captain says that, I'll try to deceive him. Oh, this was on purpose, Captain. We saw the goblin doing that in his store. He said it was good for his blood circulation.
Do that with advantage because Keska has seen the goblin do that.
Okay. And alright, so I got 15 in the dice. My deception is 22 total. Take that.
Well, that's all fine and dandy. You did a not so good job. I think Mock does a better job, but and it's not really conducive for helping Sitara. So do better next time.
No problem. As I am dangling down, I'm going to do a thumbs down for me, which will be a thumbs up for him. No problem, Captain. Okay, now let's try to get down.
Okay. Do the same thing, acrobatics. And Sitare, I want you to do strength. So athletics.
17.
13.
You get back on the ropes and you climb first up there, and you do that on the side, and then you get on the outside. You swing yourself on the outside, and grab Sitara that way. You pull her, and Sitara is well, she's doing her best, but all this physical exercise is not her forte. But you are able to grab her quickly and force her on the ropes.
Thank you, Serum. Maybe you can help me get up. I want to get to the crow's nest.
No problem, dear. If you feel like working down the deck, no problem. I feel very familiar with the crow's nest, actually.
Well, I kind of want to try and get up there. Maybe you could just spot me if I'm about to fall or something.
Okay, let me help you get down. Okay, so I'm going to do as follow. I will start climbing down first, and then tell her to climb down after me, so that we can get safely down. If she loses balance or something, I'll be down. Well, gravity will make it work, and I'll help her not to fall down and become a puree on the deck.
that goes very smoothly. That operation. Um, because of this, you, Sitara, feel more secure, and you are grabbing on properly, being more careful. And Surim, you've done this before. You've been climbing quite well, and you are getting down. Drogo,
Yes.
what are you doing there?
Well, I'm staring at the items I got because the mock said that staring at items can help you understand what they do. So I'm just staring at them.
Okay. I want you to do a sanity roll, and I want to know how long you can do this.
Well, luckily I'm a halfling. A 9.
A 9. You get you are doing this for at least an hour. So in the meantime, in the time that Sitara and Surim went up, fell, and went down,
Yeah.
after that you lost your concentration. And you don't feel anything change. You don't. It doesn't come across that you have changed. That there's something about you right now that could say, okay, something is attached to me.
Alright.
The feeling towards it is no. The feeling towards it has not. It's not noticeable. But you lost concentration because it takes so long.
I'll now bind the necklace on my feet because because Surim said it would, and the guy said it would help, and because I don't know what to do, and I'm gonna like I don't know, sit there with it around my feet to look if anything happens.
When you put it around your feet, you do feel something change. You don't know what it is, but something changed. And it's like you feeling what you are having attached to you.
Alright. Well, I don't know. I'll after like a bit, I'll just because I felt something. I'm also gonna put the ring on my little toe, on my toe,
Okay.
to look if something happens then.
When you do that, it's like you had. It's like somebody is stroking you on your hand or on a body part, on your arm or whatever. You felt first like one thing was stroking you, very gently, like you stroke a cat.
Yeah.
But this time it's two things that are stroking you. Consider yourself attuned to both items. I've already changed the situation on D&D Beyond.
Oh, you did? All right.
Yeah, I did.
All right. No, I'm gonna put it the necklace on my neck again, and because I don't have. Do I have? Yeah, I wear shoes, so I'm gonna leave the ring on my on my feet because I felt weird, and I was like, oh yeah, that seems right, and I would just put my shoe on over my feet while the ring is still on it.
Okay.
But it's like a little bit loose because I like have big feet. So.
Yeah, right. Well, everything is shipped. Everything is in the cargo hold. It's time for us to leave. Sitara? Surin?
Yeah, we're ready.
Why don't you get Drogo? No, why don't you get Drogo from downstairs and go to the and raise the anchor from the deck below?
Okay.
Sounds good.
And with that, a couple of sailors are also unmooring or demooring the ship. Why there was an anchor? That was just precaution. Because these docks are mostly made out of wood, not always well maintained. So before you know it, the pole breaks, and then you're not moored anymore. So that's one of the reasons why a lot of captains here also lower their anchor. Under normal circumstances, you don't do that, but in these circumstances, you do. It is time where you all raise your anchor, and I want you all to roll a strength-based roll. So everybody does an athletic check.
Mm.
8.
Mm-hmm.
4.
Uh-huh.
4.
Fantastic. What are y'all doing there?
Nothing.
Working.
Alright, I'll pray in our rage.
You're playing rage, okay. Everybody roll again and try it again.
I also have an advantage now, so.
Yeah.
Well, I threw 2 16, so it's a 21.
Okay.
16.
Yeah.
With the same athletics.
Yeah, athletic. Sorry.
13.
13. Not thanks to Surim, but thanks to Drogo, you're able, and Sitara, magically Sitara too, you're able to raise anchor and have the rowers on the boats drag the boat, the ship, to open sea. You are all on your way. And with that, I want to say everybody who's been watching, I thank them for their time. I thank my players for their time. And let's do the outro. No, how do you say that? The sign off. That's what you call it. Let's start with below me, Caio. Do you have anything to plug?
Yep. Tomorrow I'll be here playing a game. Don't know if it's Guild Wars or LOL or any other game, but stay tuned. I'll be online. Same time start the stream today, which is 7 o'clock Central European time.
Good. Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Good. For those who are not knowing where that is Amsterdam. Amsterdam, Paris, Berlin.
Yeah, because for me, in Rio de Janeiro, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So.
Gus.
No, I don't really have anything to plug. Just everyone watching, join our Discord. Subscribe to our YouTube channel because from next Monday there will be a first episode on YouTube.
Yes.
And
I think actually next Sunday, or was it actually Monday? Did I I don't know what date I put it in, but
well, at least like
it's next week.
Sunday or Monday. There's gonna be a new episode. The first episode is gonna be online, so make sure if you haven't watched it to watch it there. And for the rest, and I don't have anything to say.
Axel.
Alright, on my end, just as usual, follow me on Twitter if you feel like it. Nothing much else to promote. You might catch me on a few streams with my other friends here. I might join in on their games here and there. Not sure I'll be streaming on my own for some time, as my internet might not allow that, but I'm still figuring that stuff out. If I am streaming, you'll see me every Sunday or so.
Cool. Well, my turn is on Wednesday, so you'll see me on Wednesday. And since I've already announced that I'm addicted to Stardew Valley, I'll be playing that maybe alone, maybe with a friend, I'm not sure. I am also planning for a small surprise, but I am not sure because I noticed that I'm really on a time constraint, and my schedule is quite full, so I might not be able to squeeze that in. But I have a little small surprise for the YouTube, for the people on YouTube, on my own channel, Omaro's Weekly. Next week, I'm also planning a new podcast episode on a Weekly Omaro, to be found on Anchor or Spotify. I think you can also find it on Google Podcasts. Okay, this was it this week. I see you all next week. I hope you all had fun.
Yep. Sure did.
Yeah, it was great. It was great again.
Definitely.
Had lots of fun annoying the rest.
Then I'll be tomorrow preparing my other game with my other group. And see you all then. See you all next week. The last thing I'm gonna say, like I always do, is dot seeds.